It might be tricky to imagine a controversy surrounding Batman's suit in today's time, because the controversies have found a way to become far more complicated. However, when George Clooney donned a unique Batsuit back in the 1997 movie Batman and Robin, it created quite a stir for the campy costume of Batman. It still remains one of the most infamous Batsuits ever designed, and Tim Burton and George Clooney are still asked about this suit in interviews. In this video, we will explore everything there is to know about the unforgettable Batsuit and the movie that is still one of the most talked about Batmans for all the wrong reasons. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin.
Hi, Freeze. I'm Batman.
Exploring the movie. Bat Clooney in action with his latest suit. In 1997, director Joel Schumacher released Batman and Robin, the fourth installment in the Batman film series and the sequel to Batman Forever. Starring George Clooney as Batman Bruce Wayne and Chris O'Donnell as Robin Dick Grayson, the film aimed to continue the success of its predecessors. However, what followed was a controversial reception and a critical backlash, making it a polarizing chapter in the history of the iconic Caped Crusader. Act 1. The emergence of new heroes and villains. The movie opens with the introduction of Mr. Freeze, portrayed by Arnold Schwarzenegger, who becomes the primary antagonist. Dr. Victor Freeze, once a respected scientist seeking a cure for his terminally ill wife, is transformed into an icy criminal after a lab accident. Meanwhile, Poison Ivy, played by Uma Thurman, emerges as another formidable adversary. Dr. Pamela Isley, a brilliant botanist, is exposed to toxic chemicals, granting her control over plants and transforming her into the seductive and deadly Poison Ivy. As portrayed by Antonio Diego in Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin, Bane may have deviated from his comic book roots, but his presence undeniably impacted pop culture. While the film faced criticism, Bane's character design and towering presence became emblematic of larger-than-life comic book villains. Despite the misstep, the legacy of Bane endured through subsequent adaptations, showcasing the character's true potential as a cunning strategist and formidable physical force. Batman and Robin, still adjusting to their roles as partners and allies, face the challenge of stopping Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy's sinister plans. As a wealthy philanthropist, Bruce Wayne hosts a charity event to fund a cure for Mr. Freeze's wife, hoping to mend his criminal ways. Act 2. The Bat Family and Conflict. Amidst the chaos of battling the villains, the dynamic duo must also navigate personal challenges. Bruce Wayne's past resurfaces with the arrival of Barbara Wilson, portrayed by Alicia Silverstone, who turns out to be Alfred Pennyworth's niece. She becomes Batgirl, adding a new member to the growing Bat family. However, conflict arises within the team, as Bruce struggles to balance his Batman responsibilities, Robin's mentorship, and the new allies' arrival. Trust and teamwork are tested as the villains' schemes escalate, and the heroes must learn to work together to thwart their nefarious plans. Act 3. Freeze's Revenge and Ivy's Seduction. As Mr. Freeze continues his criminal pursuits, he captures Alfred Pennyworth to force Batman into helping him complete a mysterious experiment. Meanwhile, Poison Ivy uses her seductive charms to manipulate and corrupt those around her, trapping Batman and Robin in her web. As Batman, Robin, and Batgirl try to rescue Alfred and stop the villains, they encounter various challenges, from battling henchmen to surviving life-threatening encounters with Mr. Freeze's freezing weaponry. Amidst the chaos, Batman must confront his feelings for Poison Ivy, further straining his relationship with Robin and his sense of duty. Act 4. Redemption and Resolution. As the film climaxes, the heroes find themselves in a dire situation, facing a doomsday scenario orchestrated by Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy. Batman must confront his nemesis and resolve his internal conflict in a showdown to save Gotham City and his loved ones. With the help of his newfound allies, Batman defeats Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy, rescuing Alfred and thwarting the villains' plans. In the process, the Bat family learns the value of unity, trust, and the true meaning meaning of heroism. In retrospect, Batman and Robin struggled to balance campy humor and dark storytelling, leading to a film that divided audiences and critics alike. The film's neon-laden visual style and over-the-top performances were met with mixed reactions, especially when compared to the darker and more serious tone of its predecessors. Despite its shortcomings, the film remains a nostalgic piece of the Batman film legacy and a symbol of the challenges faced when adapting beloved comic book characters to the silver screen. While criticized for lacking depth, George Clooney's portrayal of Batman remains in some fans' hearts. In the years since its release, it has become a cautionary tale for superhero filmmakers, emphasizing the importance of staying true to the essence of the characters while exploring fresh and engaging narratives. As the Batman film series continued, it took a more realistic and gritty approach, distancing itself from the style of Batman and Robin. Ultimately, the movie serves as a reminder of the complex nature of superhero storytelling, with each interpretation shaping the character's legacy uniquely. How does the Batsuit work, and what are its powers? Designed to allow Batman to take on extreme adversaries and overcome daunting challenges, the Ice Armor Batsuit embodied technology and raw power. Number 1. The genesis of the Ice Armor Batsuit. The Ice Armor Batsuit was developed by Batman and Robin in order to take on Mr. Freeze. This suit had a silver plating that was created from ice-reflecting material, just like the Bathammer hull. It added the specialized armor plating to nullify the freeze gun blasts, and it also came with a new utility belt and other gadgets. This suit could resist sub-zero temperatures and provide Batman with a considerable advantage against frost-based foes like Mr. Freeze. 2. Technological architecture of the Ice Armor Batsuit. A state-of-the-art, reinforced carbon fiber exoskeleton was at the core of the Ice Armor Batsuit's design. This exoskeleton provided exceptional durability and amplified Batman's strength and agility, allowing him to easily engage in hand-to-hand combat against physically imposing adversaries. To combat the extreme cold emitted by Mr. Freeze and other cold-powered adversaries, the Ice Armor Batsuit was equipped with strategically placed cryogenic gel inserts. These gel inserts acted as a thermal insulator, preventing the sub-zero temperatures from penetrating the Batsuit and adversely affecting Batman's physical performance. The Ice Armor Batsuit was fitted with a cutting-edge thermal energy regulator to ensure Batman's survival in freezing conditions. This regulator maintained the internal temperature of the suit at a comfortable level even in the coldest of environments, thereby preventing hypothermia and other related health hazards. The exterior of the Batsuit featured a specialized ice-repellent coating that allowed Batman to effectively counter freezing attacks. This coating prevented ice and frost from accumulating on the suit's surface, ensuring maximum mobility and flexibility during combat. Limitations and criticisms. While the Ice Armor Batsuit provided Batman with impressive advantages, it was not without its limitations and criticisms. A. Power consumption. The sophisticated technology used in the Batsuit came at the cost of increased power consumption. The reliance on various systems and gadgets demanded frequent recharging, which could prove challenging during prolonged missions or battles in remote locations. The exoskeleton, although providing enhanced strength, could potentially reduce Batman's stealth capabilities and overall maneuverability. The suit's bulkiness might limit him in tight spaces or when trying to move with swift precision. While the Ice Armor Batsuit excelled against someone like Mr. Freeze, it might offer a different level of protection against other types of attacks. In situations where Batman faced enemies with fire, electricity, or other non-ice-based abilities, the suit might leave him in a disadvantage. Did George Clooney have a tough time in the Batsuit? George Clooney faced considerable challenges while donning the Ice Armor Batsuit. A. Mobility limitations. The Ice Armor Batsuit's design prioritized aesthetics over functionality, resulting in limited mobility for the actor. The suit's bulkiness and restrictive materials made simple actions like bending, turning, and crouching difficult, hindering Clooney's ability to execute natural and fluid movements during action sequences. B. Weight and heat. The combination of materials used in the suit made it unexpectedly heavy, adding considerable strain on Clooney's body while filming. Additionally, the costume's lack of proper ventilation caused overheating, leading to uncomfortable and exhausting conditions for the actor during extended shooting hours. C. Visibility issues. The ice-themed mask presented visibility challenges for Clooney, especially in low-light scenes or when facing bright studio lights. This limitation posed safety concerns during intense action sequences, potentially increasing the risk of accidents on set. D. Unpredictable effects. The ice armor's batsuit's intricate design and materials meant that it reacted differently to environmental conditions, sometimes resulting in unpredicted visual effects on screen. This led to continuity issues and additional post-production work to ensure consistency throughout the film. The unique batsuit was up for auction last year. In a nostalgic blast from the past, George Clooney's infamous Batman suit from the 1997 film Batman and Robin was put up for auction last year, creating a frenzy among fans and collectors alike. Despite its notoriety for featuring unusual anatomically correct nipples on the batsuit, the iconic costume fetched a surprising $40,000 at the highly anticipated auction event. Mind you, the movie was a complete disaster at the box office. Despite its star-studded cast featuring George Clooney as Batman alongside Chris O'Donnell as Robin, Alicia Silverstone as Batgirl, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze, and Uma Thurman as Poison Ivy, the film was not well received by critics and fans, primarily due to its campy and over-the-top style. The auction was met with great excitement as die-hard Batman fans and movie memorabilia collectors vied to own a piece of cinematic history. Bidding for the iconic suit started at $10,000 and quickly escalated as enthusiasts worldwide placed bids online and over the phone. The winning bid of $40,000 came from an anonymous bidder who seemed keen on preserving a slice of Hollywood history. While some speculated that the bidder might be a passionate Batman fan or a collector of iconic movie memorabilia, the true identity of the winning bidder remains shrouded in mystery. Marvelous verdict. Not the perfect Batman movie, but unfairly maligned. Batman and Robin pay homage to the comic book roots of The Dark Knight. The film captures the essence of the Silver Age Batman with colorful visuals, exaggerated characters, and whimsical dialogue. George Clooney's portrayal of Batman might not have the brooding intensity of some other iterations, but it encapsulates the lighter, affable Batman persona seen in earlier comics. One cannot deny that Batman and Robin are pure, unapologetic entertainment. The film embraces its campiness and revels in its fantastical elements, offering a nostalgic throwback to bygone era of comic book adaptations. The action sequences, though over the top, are undeniably fun to watch and deliver a sense of adventure that captivates the audience. Batman and Robin, starring George Clooney, is a film that deserves a fresh appraisal. While it might not be the definitive Batman movie, it offers unique aspects that set it apart from other iterations. To fully appreciate this installment, viewers can see beyond its flaws and recognize it as a colorful tribute to the timeless Batman legacy. So there you have it, Bat fans. The infamous Batman and Robin suit story raised eyebrows and left a lasting mark on the Batman film legacy. George Clooney did his best with what he had, but it was undoubtedly a departure from the beloved Caped Crusaders' traditional look. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone!